Baby, I try, but I can't unlove you. You know you got your hooks in my soul. Feels like I'm dying slowly, all because you and your love will never let me go. Feels like I'm dying slowly, oh yeah. Gotta go turn off the lights.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first of many. This is El Show de DJ Erick en la Mezcla. And as I get ready to pan out, let's see. Here I am. El Show de DJ Erick en la Mezcla junto con ustedes, disfrutando esta noche fría aquí en la ciudad de Nueva York. En un momento vamos a ver dónde estamos con el invitado de hoy. Él se llama Felix Rojas. Ladies and gentlemen, aquí está el maestro Felix Rojas. Hold on. Oh, yeah, no.
What's up, Eric?
There we go. Yeah, no, I was getting to that part.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, no.
On your first show.
On the first show, my first guest. But I told you I was going to have you on my
yes,
first.
Yes, you did.
I came through with my promise, though, didn't
Absolutely. And you know what? I totally get all the technical stuff.
See?
Because our first show all the time is work. You know, it's work.
Yeah, I mean, we try. I mean, I knew it was going to come across a couple of glitches here and there trying to set up.
Of course.
Pero ya yo sé que para la próxima semana, and the next time that you come through, no va a haber esos glitches.
You know what? This is live radio, man. There's some richness that comes with the live glitches.
Yeah.
It's like live theater, you know. The audience enjoys those little things that go wrong. You know, they kind of feel special because they saw it. So this is very similar to that.
That's right.
I don't have a problem with it at all, man.
I'm glad.
Stuff. This is good stuff.
All right, so now, here's the thing. Para aquellos que no conocen quién es Felix Rojas, ¿quién es Felix Rojas?
Felix Rojas is someone who has been given an ability to write and has a lot to say, and hopefully will continue to have a platform to write and talk about the things that he thinks is important.
Okay.
But right now, he's the author and director and producer of a play called Growing Up Gonzalez that I'm very proud of. That's currently running off Broadway on 50th Street and Broadway. It's called the theater is called the Jerry Orbach Theater. We have 2 shows coming up there, January 12th and January 15th. For tickets and information, just please go to www.growingupgonzalez.com.
It's the 19th.
You know, we've been doing this play for quite some time, and this last run has been for about 10 months. We've probably done about 60 shows. And if you haven't caught the show yet after 60 shows, you know, ya hay tiempo, ya hay tiempo, especially my people. I've got so many friends who haven't seen the show yet. I can't wait till they come and see it. But you know, Felix Rojas is somebody who likes to write. That's what I love to do. You know, I direct and produce and do all those other things. out of necessity.
Así que Felix Rojas es productor, autor y
Director,
director.
production manager, marketing. I do it all, you know.
Lo hace todo.
And we have
oye.
to, you know.
Hace compras,
at this
cocina.
level, no, you know. Yeah, I cooked. Yeah.
Oye, pero una pregunta. ¿Tú sabes
Now this show, should I speak in Spanish? Is this a
you could-
Spanish show?
Spanglish.
Spanglish. Okay.
Yeah, no, porque you got to understand that this show is worldwide.
Okay.
We have a worldwide audience. Actually, as we speak right now, yo tengo a una audiencia que está viendo directamente desde el capital del mundo, Ecuador. So, that's how far we're reaching.
Okay.
All right, so, allá en Ecuador ellos hablan español, pero el inglés, como Celia Cruz, my English is not very good looking. Bien poco.
My Spanish is not very good looking.
Yeah. Pero yo sí soy bien good looking.
Pero bregamos. Me defiendo.
Te defiende. All right.
Muchas gracias por tenerme aquí. Ya.
No,
Yeah.
gracias por llegar al show de DJ Erick en la mezcla.
Yeah, perfect, man. Perfect.
So, let me ask you, what inspired you to want to do this play?
You know, this play comes at the very beginning of my return to theater. You know, I left the business for about 16 years. I was doing theater when I was younger, in my late teens up to my, mid to late 20s. And I was with a theater company called La Familia. And it was a place where I had a stage to do my work, a safe place to write and put up my shows. And the artistic director passed away.
Okay.
And when he passed away, I kind of felt like, I lost my place, and I stopped writing for about 15, 16 years. And then I decided to come back about 6, 7 years ago to try it again. And Growing Up Gonzalez was the first play that I wrote. And it's in its original format. It was called Joy's Chaos.
Find good lighting,
It was
babe.
about a 15-character play
Okay.
that I worked down to a one-character play somehow.
Yeah, this is good lighting.
And what inspired me was life, life in the Bronx back in the 70s. It was a great time growing up, a very different time growing up, a lot of hands-on. There were no video games and all kind of crazy stuff that kept you indoors. We were outside all the time. And I wanted to do a play that, depicted that time in life when community and family were number one.
Okay.
And I hope the show conveys that.
And now, what inspired you insofar as the different characters per se for the show, for Growing Up Gonzalez?
The different characters.
How did that come about?
I had a big family. I had sane people. I had crazy people in the family. And I tried to find a balance of characters that could tell the story about Cisco and Johnny.
Okay.
And the story about the play is basically two brothers. The younger brother passes away, and it's the older brother's responsibility to clean out the younger brother's apartment after he dies. And while cleaning, he finds a shoebox filled with his younger brother's memoirs. And while going through them, he kind of discovers a brother he didn't really know. And also while going through them, he kind of begins to heal because he kind of feels guilty about his brother's death and kind of not being there for him. So it's a nice story. A lot of characters. We had you have characters. Johnny and Cisco, two totally different people. Johnny's kind of a rough and tumble kind of guy who's kind of been through it all. At this point in his life, with the loss of his brother, the loss of his father, he's very stoic and very guilt-ridden and full of pain. A full cup.
Okay.
Cisco is very innocent. Growing up, didn't really see all the pain around him. He kind of saw life through rose-colored glasses in a lot of ways. And he was a very happy kid, but a very lonely kid at the same time. He suffered from high functioning autism that kind of kept him away from everybody else, and as an adult, kind of cost him, especially not having anybody there. And then we have Abuela, who is the matriarch, who holds things down. We have La Chia, who interfered a little bit with Mommy and Papi.
Espérate. Dijiste La Chilla.
La Chia, the mistress.
Wow.
Translated.
The mistress.
Can we say La Chia? Is that all right?
Claro que sí. Chilla, side piece. What's the other words? Terminology.
Lover.
Yeah, lover. Yeah. Caramba, hay muchas palabras para la chilla.
There is. I'm at a loss right now.
Yeah, me too. Right now, surprisingly, so am I.
Yeah.
I'm parked on dumb and stuck on stupid right now. Pero yeah, all right. So now here's the thing. The funny thing is, if everybody's watching the show either through inthemixradio.com or through the app, which by the way is totally free. You can download it, look for In The Mix Radio on your Google Play Store or for your, what is it, for the iPhones? The Apple...
Apple Play, Apple Store.
The App Store, yeah. I can't remember because I even had an iPhone.
They know what it is, don't worry.
So if you have an iPhone or an iPad, iPang, all of that stuff, download it. It's free. Look for it, In The Mix Radio. That's In The Mix with 2 X's. All right? So, big shout out to Evil Lynn, una prima que tengo yo en Cali, Denise, Twyla from Florida. I'm telling you, we're worldwide, man. So once again, if you don't have the app, download the app. Si no tienen la aplicación, el programa de In The Mix Radio, por favor de bajarlo. Es totalmente gratis. No tienes que pagar nada. All right? Big shout out to Cynthia Gomez, who's also watching. We also have a nice little surprise for everybody, as I was saying before. We have the star of Growing Up Gonzalez. And I don't know if it's that he's frozen, that I'm seeing him.
Uh-oh.
But he is definitely not moving on my screen here. And I'm afraid to put him on, and there he is. Okay, so we're going to introduce the star of the show of Growing Up Gonzalez. Now, before I throw him in, is the audio already set for him? Do I have to click on anything?
Can you still hear me?
Which is the audio? All right, so I'm going to click here. There he is.
You're fading it out.
All right, so now
there
get
we
the
go.
audio.
Se ve frisado.
Hold on, which one?
No, yo no estoy frisado.
Which? No, he's not frozen. Which one? Hold on.
Let me right about now.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's all he goes. It's not going anymore. That's it. That's all it's going. This is no Skypes.
Yeah.
Ah, here it is. Right here. And here he is, Andre Chulisi.
¡Huepa! ¿Cómo estamos?
What's going on there, buddy? See, he's a little frozen right now.
That's connection.
You know what it is? In and out. Como te palabrita y después te digo.
Espérate. Let me find out. ¿Tú estás conectado con Metro Pizza?
No. Yo te...
Metro Pizza.
Yo creo que ese wifi tuyo no está funcionando muy bien. Uh-oh.
Está frisado.
There he is. Tú tienes ese
Yeah,
Metro.
it goes in and out.
Yeah, I heard that part. Is there a part of, I guess you're in your house, aren't you?
Oh, you guys are having a good ex conmigo. Siguen conmigo.
Sí, voy a seguir contigo. ¿Tú estás en tu casa, sí o no?
No, sí, yo estoy en casa.
Estás en tu casa, ok. Bueno, yo creo que vas a tener que conseguir una parte de tu casa que tenga una conexión súper buena, porque...
Go to the fire escape, man.
Vamos a ver, yo voy a caminar un poco más.
Mira, deja de estar robando el internet de la vecina.
It's not that cold. Go out to
Deja de
the
estar
fire
robando el
escape.
internet de la vecina, chico. ¿Oíste?
Esta verdad.
La ventaja es de que tú tienes que conseguirte tu propio internet. Deja de ser tan barato, chico.
No, lo que pasa ahora es que tú me tienes hablando.
Wait,
con la
that's good
puerta
right there. I
abierta
think you're
bien.
good.
Mira, ahí mismo donde tú
Bien
estás, no te
campo.
muevas. No te muevas. Si tienes que mover el brazo así, aguantar una cosa de metal para que cojan mejor recepción,
No, voy a quedar aquí mismito, chacho, aquí mismito me quedo.
ahí mismo te quedas. Mira cómo se quedó. Ahí se quedó en la cosa.
Muchacho.
Mira cómo se quedó.
I gotta give you good.
Ah, sí, I don't know, brother. Vamos a ver si se pone a sonreír un poco.
Keep walking.
You're
There you
coming
are.
in and out still.
Right there.
Oh my God.
You're good. Don't move.
Okay.
Stay like the
Felix
Statue of
Rose,
Liberty,
though.
brother. Oh my God, I'm telling you, deja de estar robando el, mira, deja de estar robando el wifi de la vecina, chico.
Put your left leg up.
Cállate, no diga nada, Ave María.
Mira, put your left leg out, stick your right foot in, and then you shake it all about.
Okay, te voy a hang with a little piece of aluminum.
Well, see, I don't know about that little piece of aluminum because I think that's what got you in trouble the first time around.
Yeah, it's but shh. Oye, tú punto.
All right.
Bueno, I don't know.
He's
Maybe
ready.
if you go to
He's
the
ready.
bathroom and get the acoustics in the toilet bowl, I don't know.
No, I think he's good. We got him. You ready? You ready for Friday's
Let me
show,
see.
man? Oh, se fue.
You ready for Friday's show? I think it's a redemption call. I think that I want to hit the stage. I mean, we had 2 weeks. I'm itchy to go back and do what I do.
And that would be the 12th, Friday the 12th.
The 12th and the
January.
19th. Yep.
That's right.
All right, he has it down packed in memory, que no se le ha olvidado.
It's just 2 days, man.
Yeah, 14 monologues. Yeah. 14 monologues.
If he forgets that shit,
9 characters.
I'm just saying, though.
if he can't remember 2 days, but he can remember 40 pages, so he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Oye, so dime, how do you feel about doing the show, Growing Up Gonzalez, with all those characters, and it's all you doing it?
Enjoy it. I mean, it's as a kid, I always used to make voices or make fun of other people, like my aunt, my grandmother, Pepe Asif. So when I got this script, it was just a matter of really getting more in depth and using my body the way I need to as an actor, you know. But it's
Right.
it's different every time I do it because the audience is different.
Okay. Big shout out to my brother from another mother, Mr. Puerto Rican, no longer redneck, Andy Garcia. He used to be a redneck because he had
Oh my
pickup.
God.
Yeah, no, I love Andy Garcia, man.
Yeah.
Especially in what was that movie he did?
Which one of the Italian movies, right?
Right.
Okay.
Godfather,
Godfather, and many others.
many others.
All right, so now,
Yes.
Felix, how did the casting of you choosing the casting of Mr. Andre take place? Like, what made you choose Andre of everybody that tried out for the part?
Well, you know, really nobody really tried out for the part. You know, I was looking on YouTube and Facebook, and you know, everybody these days has a reel on YouTube. You could see their work, you could see what
Okay.
they're doing. And I went through YouTube, you know, looking at, first I went through Facebook, look at different actors' names, and then went on YouTube to see exactly what they're doing and what they've done. And I looked at people's range. I looked at what they're able to do and what they're used to doing.
Okay.
And when it came to Andre, as I watched his YouTube video or videos, I saw somebody who could do drama. I saw somebody who could do pantomime. I saw somebody who could do comedy. I saw somebody who could just command the stage, and that's what this show called for. And I called him in one day to read the script. He read the script. I think we met at a Dunkin' Donuts. I gave him the script. He read it, and he really liked it. And he was a little hesitant because it was kind of close to home for him.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff, he could relate to pretty well. But it didn't take long, for him to say, let's give it a shot.
All right. And so how do you feel about being the star of that show now, Mr. Andre?
Honestly, long time, because about time. I needed something like this. I was actually in retirement when Felix came to me. I didn't want to act anymore. I wanted to just move on and have a job and just, go through the years till retirement came. So I was actually in retirement from acting when this opportunity came up.
Oh, okay. So now what can people say that, what can you say that people could look you up of what you've done before?
I actually have, 10 years ago, I had a all-Latino comedy troupe because at that point, Hollywood was tough, and it's like either they casted me as, they didn't know where to cast me, to be honest. And if they did, they wanted me like, the crackhead, the drug dealer. And I said, you know what, there's more to us than just those kind of specific roles.
Exactly.
So I made an all-Latino comedy troupe called Lose Control TV. Puedes verlo en YouTube. Yo tengo como 58, 70 skits. I used to write, produce, and direct.
Y eso era todo de comedia. Y eso era todo comedia.
Es como un living color con latino.
Ah, okay.
Un show de variedad. Tengo cantante, poesía, la comedia, stand-up. Yo tengo todo eso.
All right. So, in living color, versión latino.
Yes, called Lose Control TV.
Ok, pero hay un problema con eso. Porque el blanquito que faltó, que soy yo, I would have been the Jim Carrey one. And
that would have helped.
See, I'm just trying to, I'm just saying.
He had
con ese nombre mezcla, chacho.
Te lo mezcló todo, chico.
He had some very interesting people on that show too, who are stars now, right, Andre? People who cross paths with Lose Control.
Yeah, from Lose Control came Room 28. So you have Jerry and you have me, you have Scotty, Jeannie Soul, Jasmine Villegas. I mean, I work with an amazing crew of people who actually had the same vision. We wanted to poner unas cosas allá para dejar el mundo saber que latinos pueden hacer lo mismo.
Mm-hmm.
En el mismo nivel.
Así es, mira. Y fue un éxito, mira. Para aquellos que no saben. ¿Sí o no?
Para que lo sepan.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Now, do you still have a few more minutes?
Yeah. Yo no tengo que cocinar hoy, ya yo cociné ayer.
¿Estás seguro que no? Mira, let me find out que tú eres uno de esos que quema agua.
No. Ayer yo hice pollo guisado, arroz blanco con habichuelas negras. Ya eso está hecho, bro.
Oh, bueno. Entonces, porque yo iba a decir que si tú sabías cómo ponerle mantequilla al pan, no sé.
No. Definitivamente. Quemo el pan, pero no la mantequilla.
Pues está bien. Well, listen. This is what we're going to do. We're going to play a clip of the Growing Up Gonzalez, which is the trailer, correct?
Right, that's correct.
Yes.
Would you like, Felix, would you like to introduce the trailer for us?
Well, the trailer was actually made in Chicago. We were in Chicago in October.
Okay.
And we had a gentleman by Wes Carrasquillo, I believe his last name is.
Yeah.
Carrasquilla. He works at a place called the Miracle Center in Chicago.
Oh.
And, man, the Miracle Center, that's a perfect word for that place, man. If you're ever in Chicago, you got to stop by. You got to stop by the Miracle Center. it's a place that that embraces young people and teaches them about the arts, teaches them how to act, how to direct, how to do lighting, how to film, and most importantly, how to discover who they are. And that's the Miracle Center. Perfect name for the place as well. It's owned and operated and created by a woman named Mary Santana.
Okay.
And I mentioned
amazing human being.
Yeah, I kind of drifted a little bit, but they deserve a shout out. The work they're doing is amazing.
Absolutely.
Well, this guy Wes, he works for the Miracle Center. He's part of their audio visual team, and he came out to see the show, and then he came out a second time to film the show.
Okay.
And he put this trailer together. And it's basically un asopao de Gonzalez, little pieces of all different segments of the show. Andre at his best, and he did a great job. So I'll let the video speak for itself.
All right. Big shout out to all the way from the United Kingdom. Heather and Manny are watching.
Heather, Manny, what's up?
From the other side of the world.
That's right.
You see? Big shout out to Julio.
How are you, Manny? How are you, Heather?
Julio Mango.
They're not cold like us.
Well, no, they get their cold, man.
Like this?
Probably even worse.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They
I feel
can
for
show
you guys then, okay?
Yeah, their winter is
if it's
pretty
worse
bad,
than
man.
this.
I'm telling you. Jenny's back on the check-in, and we're gonna do the.
Is Sandra still there? Does she leave?
I don't know if Sandy is still there.
Okay, just checking.
Well, I mean, she could hit one of you guys up or say something on my feed over here to see what's going on. But yeah, so we're gonna play this trailer, and we're gonna see what happens here. So that way, everyone that's watching on the website or the app can take a look.
Take a look. Come and see the show. We need the support. So many Latinos in the tri-state area. We haven't even chipped the iceberg yet.
Yeah, we gotta support our own.
We have one show a week, man. There's no reason why that place shouldn't be packed every Friday. So
there you go. All right,
come on out, people. Help us out.
We're gonna play the trailer.
The one that started kicking her. I am not stealing. I am budgeting. Who will make comments at the size of my gun? They will be like, pero nene, que cosa tan grande. I will take a hint. Buenas noches.
Mommy, she kept Cisco far away from me as possible. I didn't need to say goodbye. He left. He needed to say goodbye.
Johnny. Little Johnny, where you going? Johnny, I didn't finish talking yet. Johnny? I didn't finish.
Say that again.
That's his little Bronx apartment. He's got the little fan, the Puerto Rican flag there. He's got the bed, dining table.
See now I noticed certain colors there. It was Met colors, blue and orange.
We are Met fans.
We are Met fans.
The Gonzalez family, yes.
See, I knew I liked the Gonzalez family very much.
All right, you're a Met fan?
I'm a diehard Met fan.
Cool.
As a matter of fact,
He says it in the play.
Does he now?
You missed that.
He says the Bronx had Yankee Stadium, even though I'm a Mets fan.
Look at that. Yeah. So that and you know what it is? That I know for a fact that Heather from the United Kingdom comes all the way from over there to New York rather often during the summertime to specifically go to Citi Field to go see the Mets.
Amazing.
Wow.
And she's a big time Met fan.
My type of gal right there.
Yeah. She's a big
That's
time
a
Mets fan.
diehard Mets fan. Like, nobody can top that. She's like, oh, yeah, I come from the UK.
That's right. Now, Andre,
Yeah,
are
that's
you a
diehard
Met fan?
Mets fan. I don't do sports.
You don't do sports.
Nothing. I'm a writer. All I do all day is write and direct and produce. I'm in the arts all day, 24/7.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I can't hate.
He's a singer too.
Well, I know that he's a master of many different angles of the arts. Because
Yes.
I have to admit, I saw a couple of the Chuli Visions. And
That is becoming it's getting its own life, man.
well, let me ask you this much: what inspired you to do Chuli Vision?
The way that social media is y en la forma que los artistas ahora se están haciendo su cosa, you have to be reachable. Tú tienes que ser un clase de artista ahora que tu gente, la gente que son fanáticos tuyos, la gente que creen en tus regalos, en tu don, tiene que estar en la posición para saber cómo how to get in contact with you. So I want to be as attainable as possible to people who actually take money out of their pocket to go see me. So I did Chuli Vision. Yo lo hice porque tenía algo que hablar, era un chisme, pero the reaction I got, chacho, la gente like, when you do another Chuli Vision, talk about this, talk about that, vamos a hacer esto, vamos a hacer esto. And I'm like, wow, I gotta... So trato una vez al mes hacer un Chuli Vision.
Ok, bueno, mira, tengo otro primo mío viendo directamente desde Ecuador, André, que también tiene el mismo nombre tuyo.
Tocayo.
Ajá.
Hola, Andrés, ¿cómo tú estás?
Ahí, para que sepa. Ahora, I'm going to put you on the spot. Real quick. I'm going to put you on the spot, Andre. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Porque aquí se improvisa. Vamos a ver si tú sabes de improvisar. All right?
Este chamaquito, en serio, bro.
All right? We're going to do this.
I think it's a good idea.
It is a good idea, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
Put him
Now-
on the spot.
Yeah,
I'm going to
right,
put him on the
Felix,
spot.
yeah, great.
Now, Felix, you're the special guest here today in the studio.
I feel special. Thank you. man.
So now, because you are that special guest, I have to ask you to pick out of what we're going to improvise now. Do you want him to do an improv of Growing Up Gonzalez? Or do you want him to do something that he does on Chuli Vision?
You know what? If he does Growing Up Gonzalez, then it's not an improv. He's got.
Well,
all the
it's an
lines.
improv because he didn't expect it.
He knows the lines.
I
He
sure
knows-
did
he knows
it.
that
Like, I
book.
sure did. Right now, I'm working the whole book in my head. Like,
You know what? Let me see.
It's your call.
I say why don't we give them the very beginning, that first monologue, at least half of it or part of it, that first monologue that kind of welcomes the audience with an emotional bang.
Is that the part after the Chia
Oh
introduction?
no,
of the,
this is the very first.
oh, yeah. Well,
very
the cheers
first
in
monologue.
the cheers in the middle.
We're talking about when he comes out on stage and
okay.
he introduces the show.
All right, vamos a ver. Mr. Chuli Vision, you've got the floor.
Don't move though.
Okay.
You're moving. You're gonna freeze, bro.
Porque el internet tuyo está de maravilla hoy día.
Pero y pagó bastante, mira. Wow.
We're not.
You see,
expecting-
look at the-
just-
look at the
just do
improv.
your
I
thing,
told you.
brother. Just have fun, man.
You see?
The character Johnny speaks on a much lower level. He's a guy that's lived his life on some drugs, and he's pretty unemotional and disattached to a lot of things. And he enters into the apartment, and he realizes that it's been a while since he entered into his brother's apartment. And he's going through a lot of things in his head. And what stands out to me in that monologue is when he says, "It took me a half hour to climb up 5 flights of stairs. And when I saw his door, I just kept on walking. Mommy had done most of it and she couldn't finish the rest. which is why I'm here today to clean up my brother's apartment. One of those things that needs to get done when somebody dies. Mommy had told me she wanted me to do it, and I said, hell no, man, I ain't doing this. The same night that I said no to Mommy, I had a dream with Cisco, and it scared the hell out of me. In the dream, I was driving him home. He was a kid. And all of a sudden, I lost control of the car. We were headed right towards a cliff in the Bronx. There are no cliffs in the Bronx. I try to press on the brakes. I try to steer away, but nothing was responding. So I surrendered and I grabbed Cisco's hand and we went right over the cliff in the Bronx. I woke up in a cold sweat. And there was Cisco wearing Papi's stupid blue hat at the edge of the bed, just looking at me.
Sweet.
And then at that point, I turn around and I'm actually submerged into my brother's apartment.
All right, nice job, brother. Nice job.
See now.
¿Qué pasó, Mezcla? No te oigo. I don't hear you.
The best line I have is this one.
I don't hear you.